So it is for your logarithms. Now, firstly, before I start anything on the logarithms, why are we using logarithms? Basically, what is the purpose we are using logarithms? There should be any reason, right? How did we start using it? What is the purpose we are using it? Yes. What's the purpose? Has everyone has joined online? Just let me know what is the purpose of using logs. Yes. No idea. Okay. Imagine that I have an earthquake. Okay. Earthquake. It is measured in Richter scale. Earthquake is measured in Richter scale. Okay. Now, and okay, this is explosives. Fine. On the Richter scale, there was an earthquake recorded for 2 Richter, and its equivalent explosive was 1 ton. Okay. Now, if there was a 8 Richter earthquake recorded, how many tons of explosive will we be using? If it was 8 Richter scale earthquake, it is equivalent to how many tons of explosives? 4 tons. All are telling 4 tons. I am asking you, what is the value? If you tell 4, you have to tell 4. Okay. The people, how they are telling 4 is this 2 Richter equal to single ton. So 8 Richter equal to 4 ton. This is what they are measuring. But when an earthquake of 2 Richters happens, does your building collapse? You have come across a lot of earthquakes, right? Or like you have at least seen it on the TV. If there was an earthquake recorded for 2 Richter, will a building collapse? Will a city get completely damaged? If there was an 8 Richter scale earthquake, will the city get completely damaged? Then how is it equivalent to 1 ton or like 4 tons? 1 ton, if it is not going to destroy anything, 4 tons, how can it destroy? Now here, it is not equal to 4 ton. It is almost equivalent to 1 billion ton. 1 billion ton of TNT explosive. Now here comes the importance of this logs. What happened earlier in California or like some other German countries, they were studying about these earthquakes. And normally the Richter scale used to measure something like this. Okay, something like this. But whenever there was an earthquake, it used to go out of bounds. If they keep a page, it used to go out of the page. Now they cannot measure what exactly is happening. How much was the earthquake level and all these things they couldn't measure. Then they came up with an idea called as logs, where if I'm writing 2 power 5, what is the value of it? 32. What is 2 power 10? What is 2 power 10? 64. 7 is 128. 8 is 256. 9 is 512. 10 is 1024. This is 1024. Now, if I'm going to write log 1024 all to the base 2 is equal to 10. Is it same? Yes or no? Now, what has happened? The value is become so small. The output value for this has become so small. The same way, if I'm going to write something like mention as what is 100 to the power of 10 or like 100 to the power of 2? 100 to the power of 2 is 100 to 100 is 10,000.
10,000.
Yeah, it's for 10,000. So can I write it as log of 10,000? The base 2 is equal to 100. So 10,000, even if it is 10,000, I'm going to represent it in terms of 100. That's it. So even a huge value can be represented in terms of smaller values. Now this is the place where they started using logs in order to measure earthquakes. From then on, whenever we wanted to calculate some huge unpredictable values, we started using the logs. It has a very, very huge significance in the history and also in the current scenario. Whenever you want to calculate the distance which needs to be traveled from Earth to Moon or Earth to Mars, they cannot sit and calculate all these measurements like in terms of huge numbers. They will use logs in order to calculate exactly how they can predict it. Prediction systems and the graphs, whatever you draw, and the parabolic graphs, whatever you come up, everything uses the terms of logs. So it is a very, very interesting one. It is pretty much easy for you people in terms of your examination point of view. It is very easy part. At least like 4 questions you get from logs. Easy to score marks in it. Exponents, surds, logs all are similar. Exponents and surds, you people are like familiar with it, how to simplify it, how to get the answer with it. I had explained multiple like different types of problems also. I hope you remember it. After that, the main important thing comes in logs. Almost like 10 to 12 marks are covered in these 2 topics. If you are thorough with these, almost 10 to 12 marks are covered in this. Apart from this, the matrices determinants comes for another 4 marks. So almost 20 marks will be covered all in these topics if you are exactly thorough with these things. Okay, fine. Now, there are some basic things in these logs. So let us just go through the basics first and then let us start now. Okay, some basic rules. Log of n to the base a is equivalent to x. Okay. Now here A is called as the base. A is called as the base. So this is important. A is called as the base. Then the first rule among this, let us go to the rules. The first rule is going to be log of mn to the base A. Okay. Log of mn to the base A can be written as log of m to the base A plus log of n to the base A. Okay. So whenever it is multiplied, it can be added individually. Fine. The second rule is log of m divided by n to the base A. So this can be written as log of m to the base A minus log of n to the base A, right? Whenever it's divided, it gets subtracts. Third one, log of m to the power of n, m to the power of n to the base 10 can be written as n log m to the base 10. Okay, the power can be taken out and it can be written separately. N log of m to the base 10. If I'm having the fourth rule, something like this, log of a to the base b. This can be written as log of a divided by log of b with the common base of something like 2, 10, whatever you want, you can have. So I'm having a common base of 10. It is not only applicable for this statement, even for this you can do. In this case also you can do it this way. Log of mn to the base 10 divided by log of a to the base 10. You can separate it and write it. It is up to you people if you want it. Fine. That is a rule. Now the fifth one, the fifth one, let me show you some more. Okay. Log of a to the power of m to the base b to the power of n is equivalent to m by n log of a to the base b. Okay, a by b. So example, I'll just give an example over here. Log 4 to the base 9. It can be written as log of 2 square to the power of 3 square. 3 square. So this can be written as 2 by 2 log of 2 to the base 3. So 2 by 2 is nothing but 1. This becomes log 2 base 3. This becomes the answer. Okay. So these are some things, and one more last important thing. Log of a to the base b can be also written as 1 divided by log of b to the base a. 1 divided by log of b to the base a. So they both interchange their positions. Fine. If you are aware with all these kind of basic things, more than sufficient for your entrance exam of PGCET. You can do all the 4 to 5 questions whatever is asked based on logarithms. Okay. Clear or not clear?